how many 10-year-olds could you beat up at the same time? It's like, you know, what if there was 10 of them? What if there was 20 of them? If there's one, if there's two, if there's three, you know what I'm saying? For legal reasons, I don't actually hit 10-year-olds. I'm a chess player. I shower like once every week, but you know, still, that's how I watch my videos. For legal reasons, I shower more than once a week. He shoved his knight into my position. It was the most painful thing I have ever experienced. It's gonna be like an annoying toddler running around the room. I mean, be solid, don't get too aggressive, try to last as long as possible. Good life advice, period. Pawn forking 2 queens. Have you ever seen a pawn forking 2 queens? I'm an amoeba compared to Magnus. These knights in my face. But bishop d7 gives one very important thing to white, okay? It's not a nice sweater. It's not a Chesley course, 40% off, available on Black Friday. Sale ends in a couple of days. What white didn't look at was, and you could pause here and try to find it, was the absolutely absurd queen to c2 check. Oh my goodness, the absolute haymaker, the Francis Ngannou uppercut on Alistair Overeem. Queen c2. The point is, if you don't take the queen and you go to a2 or a1, it's simply mate. But good lord, if you accept the sacrifice, now bishop f5 is checkmate. The black king is hunted out into the center of the board and is going to be beaten up in the town square in front of everybody. We all live to be clapped by someone else. 2 dudes, no bishops. Okay? You know, there was the other version, which I can't name. And it's like, oh yeah, it's 5-0. Now I'm going to do a little Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman first fight. You know what I'm talking about? These guys hate bishops. Can I just, look at this. Bishop h6, bishop c1. These dudes just hate bishops. They cannot stand them. How many positions that we've had no bishops? They just really like horses. They're into some goofy stuff. Yeah, so in the first 15 moves, Magnus has moved his bishop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And it's like a very sophisticated rerouting technique. There is kabam, kaboom, kersplat, and rook d1. So Gotham noises. You kind of grab the pawn, you have to run away. It's like having a getaway driver, you know, when you rob a bank. I wouldn't know anything about that. What? Whoa! Oh, what? 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 Whoa! Wow! It's mate! It's mate! Oh my... Bro, he survived. Oh my god, he survives. Oh my god, you did it the wrong way. You had mate in 1 with rook f6, but the king... Oh my goodness, you forced him to safety! Oh, you can't take the queen, it's a pin. Oh my, queen trade. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, and now black just goes on to win the game, right? Oh my, oh, white is gonna win? White, of course white is gonna win. Oh, and white queens with check. Connect, oh, connect. 5. Damn, damn. 2 seconds on this move. 1500! White plays the booster seat King's Gambit. White plays the tricycle assistance wheels on the bike King's Gambit. White plays the step stool to get something on top of the refrigerator King's Gambit. White plays the call your significant other to open up the pickle jar King's Gambit. Like the bishop is standing on a mountaintop and looking with binoculars, and the bishop sees everything, right? Not this bishop. That bishop, yeah, that bishop needs cataract surgery. Your opponent behaving like an ooga booga chess player, and then you go full booga yourself. The absolute bozo over here, falling asleep in the bushes with his pants down. Queen a8. I mean, what? In the middle of the game, the rook and the queen sneak off somewhere, you know? Like, what are we doing here? What is this? I don't know. That, like, oh my god, what's going on? What's happening? Well, what about in this opening, Gotham? You know, when you get car sick at the beginning of a long car ride and you don't vomit, like I'm shocked it took you 18 moves to vomit, but then you swallowed it, sorry if you're eating, and then you just didn't barf the rest of the, you had a burp. 1 + 3 + 5 is not equal to 9. 9 is 9. There are so many things in this position that you could take by accident and play a good move. What is G4? What could possibly be the idea of the move G4? Like, did black think, well, if they take me, then I take the queen? Like, I don't know. I do not No! And guess the elo, I just sort of go, and then I guess the elo. So yeah, bishop c5 is a visit to Uga town, population Booga. Bishop f8. We can also name this the horse cloud, the night cloud, the bong horse, castling on the short side, but that move loses immediately to which two-move combination that you will obviously see if you pause the video? Very good. Wow, look at you. Queen takes c6. No, just kidding. Queen takes e7. Haha, I gave the international master doubled pawns. You know, these pawns are doubled. Then I got destroyed. You watch Magnus play it and you're like, I could do that. And then like, no, you can't. Your queen's gone. Playing with the black pieces. Big Shaq, the one and only. Man's not hot. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. Opponent is named Neil C. C stands for Chad. This pawn is way too close to your king, cutting all the circulation. It's a kidney stone. Oh my god, he took my knight. I gotta take. Oh, free bishop with check. Jaque, not mate. There's no tomate. Now, you not finding mate here is a little bit upsetting, but that's okay. I mean, you can't find a mate IRL, you can't find a mate on the chessboard. It happens. Oh! That is what the French call savage. I said good job forking. It's mate in two. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that. Jeez Louise, apples and peas. All right, now let's just win the game. Push the pawns. Just go. Just go. A4. Yo, you better queen. Okay, hangs rook. Pog. What? Why'd you lose both rooks? Oh, now he doesn't know what to do, so he's pushing. No one stopped. What the fuck? Bro, nobody stopped him. He was like, wait, what if I just do this? Oh my god, no one just walked in. This man just walked into the position. Did he take the rook? No, he moves his king. Bro's got a bishop, a knight, and a queen, and he moves his king. I don't, because he's like, oh, this pawn's gonna queen. That's so unprofessional. Oh. But PP on the PP. All right? Put pressure on the pinned piece. I literally invited a bazooka to the party. An unbelievably bad move. I play rook b1. Rook b1. Rook b1, make a move that makes no sense. I'm getting shish kebabbed out here. You know, e5. I got the meat in the middle, the peppers on the sides. That is not where the rook is supposed to be, all right? Like, the cow on the farm is not supposed to be on the roof of the house. Unless something was laced in the hay. I got the horses in the back, as philosopher Lil Nas X said. And you get your knight to d4. This is a very well-known concept of good knight, bad bishop. If you see me making random motions with my cheeks, like puffing my face, I'm not trying to be a puffer fish. Because if all your pawns are on dark squares, means none of your pawns are on light squares. What does do to do? Do to do to do to do to do to do to do. His horse is insignificant. No disrespect whatsoever to horses, all right? I'm not horsist. I don't want to know about that. Focus on the game.
1500.
Yep, that's my guess.
I think it's 1800, but I don't want to be like that incorrect, so I'm going to go for 1700.
If this is 1700, I'll literally quit chess.
3, 2, 1. Oh! It's 1424.
I was right! Let's go!
And it was my game? I played this game as black?
That hole is very exploitable. You have to know a little bit of technique here. They do, because they're better than you. They're better than me too, but they're less better than me than they are than you. Every time I leave the house, someone's like, what is on his head? Is that a dish sponge? Here the evaluation has an M in it, okay? And it's not a BMW model. M11 is not a good thing. It's made in 11. The Catalan is a little bit difficult to play at beginner level because beginners play, you know, poop in your hand and throw it at your opponent opening. Queen D2, which is a nice cold shower. Not like after a sauna. It's a cold shower for like Vichy giving it to MVL. Vichy's not in the shower with MVL. Shut up, Gotham. You don't know what you do. Comment. Black is standing outside like, come out. Do something. Do something. Come on. You know, you see like these viral fight videos. Vichy's outside of Topolov's house. Come on. Let's go. I saw what you posted. Like, let's go. Let's settle this. And Topolov's like, nah, bro. I'm good. It was a joke, bro. Rook is hit, queen is hit. Queen has to go. Now he plays rook a4. Magnus saw rook a4, and yes, he liked it. I mean, like, look, this is just a nightmare. Ha ha ha! Ah, no pun intended. I was actually not trying to make a pun. That just sort of happened. I'm just so funny. What can I say? Queen is left alone with the king, and she is not pleased. She about to slap him up. And they're flogging each other over the board. It's like, I mean, it's the format, right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate the, I don't know what you, just hate something. I know you're probably like 10 minutes into this. You're like, why hasn't he made a joke yet? Ooga booga, there's my joke. I would like to play b4 in the future. Magnus is like, I'm gonna play c5. You cannot play b4 in the future. Vishy plays c3 so that he's like, I can play b4 in the future. The knight goes back to c6 so you can't play b4 right now. But maybe you'll still be able to play it in the future. You'll notice that this bishop is extremely passive. That's it. That's all you had to notice. Oh, really? I don't know why the engine is British. It's just a sophisticated accent, you know? Oh, really? That's fascinating, Watson. Sometimes when you go for danger levels with a move like bishop b2, your levels get dangered and now you have a problem. The knight flying into the f3. Oh my goodness. While the queen is out here having a smoke. All right, we've been trying to get the queen to quit for a while. It's not working. It's 10 dudes in a room in Stavanger, Norway, and they're battling it out. Oh, f4. Me take pawn, me take pawn, me take pawn, me take pawn.
One rook on the 7th rank, one rook on a5 to tie down white's rook, and I don't see why black will even be worse here.
That's insane. Like, the fact that you already had a configuration in place, that's like beyond insane to me. I'll tell you what I thought. I thought ooga booga. That was like my whole... So black was 540. That's crazy. Oh, dang. Yo, I'm pushing my... Oh, look at me. Я не помнящий is threatening checkmate on move 13 of the candidates. And an absolutely shocking turn of events. Dingley Wren sees the mate. Knight c7 just winning on the spot. And Duda plays bishop f5. He's played this a lot. If you check the database, it's like do. He is up 70 minutes on the clock. 1 hour and 10 minutes for the numerically struggling folks. How do you prevent that? How do you prevent black from playing knight c6? You can offer him 20 bucks, 50 bucks, depending on his price. And here Rajabov rolls up his sleeves, picked up his cup of water, and threw it at Fabiano. Got it all over him, got it all over the board, and said, you want to fight? Let's fight. And then he castled long. White's entire army is asleep in their bunker, while the queen is off wandering in the mountains like picking berries. You leave a super GM in a room unattended, what are they gonna do? H4! And now we have a typical Italian, where white tries to do stuff over here, and black, you know, oh, you think you're a wise guy.
Yeah, but he's doing it. I want to do it too.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot that I could do that, dude. And I'm also gonna... It looks like Rapport is just knocking to collect the rent. The king is trying to hide in a little bunker with all the pieces around him. Rapport's calling for backup, all right? He's got his boys. They're on the way. It's about to be bad news, all right? Somebody tipped off the cops. They're not going to come. Oh, you're trying to smash? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize, because I'm going to take this real quick, and now I'm going to hit you with the pawn in front of my own king. You think you're attacking me? I'm attacking you. The knight cozies up on g5. Who's guarding this? See, I have an active knight. You got this clown over here on a5, the lame horse in the stable. They're gonna have to put that horse down. That horse is not going anywhere. It ain't racing at Epsom anytime soon. I've been watching Peaky Blinders. Listen, just making my references over, okay? Just let it rock. There's a king over there. You take it, rook c1, rook c1, rook c1. You know what happens when a pawn gets to the end of the board, right? Yes, correct. You get to punch your opponent in the face. Obviously, that he wants to go to g6 and sneak in and take the rook, not being noticed by these two pawns. Black is desperately defending the king from an attack on the dark squares, and this bishop's like, I only see the light squares, woohoo! Bishops and the rook butchered the king to death. Now, if you had the patience to watch 14 minutes of this video and not click off because of my stupid jokes, or because you were offended at how handsome I am, Fabi saw rook a4, and he liked it. I shoved my horse down his throat and gives the kiss to the knight. Yeah, what are you gonna do, horse? Я не помнящий took off his suit, unbuttoned a couple of buttons on his shirt, rolled up his sleeves, got up, and went... He's a 2800 caliber player.
No, he's not. He's 2766.
All right, you feel proud of yourself? You're 2,700 points lower than that.
A4.
Sack it to open the king. Damn. Sack it to open the king. Yo,
what are you doing? What is this?
You gonna go give the king a smooch? Bro, where are you going? You trying to glitch off the map?
I don't want to trade knights.
White was like, oh, I can go to the other side of the board. That's pretty cool. Some of us play chess to win, some of us play chess to make long moves. That was a long move. And white cannot take the pawn on f7, which is very frustrating. So since you can't take the pawn on f7 because it's defended, white takes the pawn on f7 and loses the rook. Just shuffling your pawns back and forth. Black is down 18 points of material, which I'm sure you're familiar with. There is literally no situation where you would need a bishop. Or is there? But why is the rook staring into the knight's butt? The rook is a weirdo, dude. All right. Bird opening. Here we go. Participate. All the pawns are gone. The pawn is being lost. Both pawns are down. But you win one for yourself and it's still completely equal. He hung his knight, but he hung the pawn. It's a draw. It's a draw. But he hung the fork. He hung the fork and you won. Yo, why is white not moving his king, bro? The queen can't do everything by herself, bro. She already washes your butt. Move the king. Oh, thank God. Oh, he lost the pawn. He lost the pawn. Oh my God, he lost the pawn. He lost the pawn. He lost the pawn. Bring the king, bro. Oh, thank you. That's it. It's game.
What? What? What?
Computer, shut up. No one likes you. You're a teacher's pet. I thought I would castle and create threats. Stockfish thinks I'm an idiot. But I think Stockfish is an idiot, so we have a very abusive relationship.
Yeah. Well, Stockfish says it's minus 0.6.
Yeah, but you're gonna have diarrhea and like forget about what Stockfish says. Stockfish just pooped in my coffee. This move is also not a bad one. Stockfish hates it, but whatever. I hate Stockfish, so that counterbalances. Young boys always like, yo, I'm playing this move. Boom! They lose all their pieces. Girls are always like, a little sus of everything. They're always like, is that hanging? Boys are like, I lost the knight.
Nah, you're never gonna develop your bishop. Meh.
No. Be forceful. Be forceful in chess, not in life. Consent is everything. Like, yo, you're down a pawn. You're just dead lost. Oh, I didn't know you were chill like that. You ran the game analysis after a game you played, and boom, there it was. The double blue X clam. You remember, probably picked up your phone, called your family. Your family told you to get a job. Oh, there's gotta be mate. Can you go for like, no, don't do this because then this. What? Whoa. What? What is happening? Oh, the pawn mate finish. Paul Morphy took on e5 here, but you're better than Paul Morphy. Rook b7, knight d6. Oh, rook b7, what a move. And then knight d6. Oh, I don't know what black was on. Rook b1, queen c6. Good lord. Send him to the emergency room. Rook b8 only moved to stop. I would just trade and play h3. I'm done. Officially retiring from Guess the Elo as well. What? Wow. By the way, muscle's looking good, huh? This man was on a mission to hang his queen. Oh my God.
Queen f6, queen d8, queen f6, queen d8, queen f6, queen d8.
Am I growing an antler? Come on, man. This is... My dude from, I don't know, maybe Australians had a couple beers. Maybe a kangaroo played this game. I don't know. All right, I'm sorry to stereotype. It was probably a kangaroo. Now hanging, but the rook can go all the way down and become the black rook, but it's actually the white rook. It's like Among Us. If you go back, I will freak out. I will it early on, took a 3-1 lead. But what do we know about 3-1 leads? They're safe, unless you're the Golden State Warriors. This is a very high level game. No, it's not. Men only want one thing and it's disgusting, you understand? Yeah, all this, yep. Are you sure that you're 1300, my dude? You sure about that, dude? You really sure about that, dude? Are you sure about that, dude? Okay, alright, okay, I believe you. I gotta go see the neighbor! I gotta go see the neighbor! You guys have to worry about not losing your queen in like the first 10 moves.
Me don't like your content, so stop making it. Like chess is such a it's a professional game. Like you can't curse. Like
the chess speaks for itself. Bozo, L plus ratio, you fell off, make better content.
oh well, they're just rerouting their bishop for the later stage of the game. You wouldn't understand.
If you play like this, I would fire you as my student. I don't even know how that's possible because you would be paying me, but you know, we'll figure that out. Are you still a chess noob? Look at me! Look at me! Says Levy Rozman. You really think I won't move my queen on the 6th move? Do you see how many damn points I have? I could blow on the board and you will Hikaru, who? And you lose now, right? Yeah. Tough. That'll happen. Yeah. Makes sense that you... What? No chance! Did you actually win? This is like installing a front door on your house, but driving the car through the sidewall to get in. Like, oh, you pushing pawns where you're being attacked. Doesn't Gotham say not to do that in his videos? I don't know why Stockfish 15 watches my content. Yo, this is a GM level move. This is a GM level move right here. Absolutely amazing counterplay. This is also a GM move, because it hangs a queen in one turn. Sick move. Queen, amazing. Look at this. If you eat a container of cherries and one of them is glued together and looks like a butt, you know what I'm talking about. I know it's extremely immature, but they're like glued together. That's one cherry. That's not two cherries. It's one cherry. Two cherries fused, one cherry. Okay, so same thing here, all right? The man with 2 horses reigns supreme. I think Sun Tzu said that. Now here, Peter can take the knight. That is still a hanging knight. It's a long move, though. Long move. Instead, Peter's like, well, now I can save my knight by not saving it. If he could just take it now. Do you not realize we're recording for Guess the Elo? We got a dude in the chat. If we are in an endgame with 3 pawns and 2 rooks, and if all the 3 pawns is promoted to a queen, bishop, and knight for both sides, will it still be an endgame? What are you doing? Like, what? We're in the middle of this. Why are you asking me some chess riddles? What do I think is the Elo of white? The show is literally called Guess the Elo. Let the game... I might actually just straight up never do this again. Like, honestly, like, Twitch chat, y'all straight up ruined my life. Y'all straight up ruin the quality of my life. Like, I can't do this anymore, man. I can't do this. I'm done. You guys guess the own Elo, man. Oh, there's no way white sees that, though. Ooh, what? Oh, this is low-level stuff, I think. Whoa! Why? Don't sack pieces on move 4. Why? Oh my... Folks, you got no respect. What the what? Guys. Oh my god, nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense. What are these moves? What are these moves? Oh, he's not gonna see I'm attacking his rook. Oh! I once got a fortune cookie in a Chinese restaurant and it said, "He who has the horse has the final laugh." I'm lying. May the horse be with you. Out of respect, I'm gonna, squeeze my little thing here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. They could have ended the game after 69 moves. That would have been nice. Black has a microscopically low.
Well, that other guy I watched for the recap video showed me why this is bad.
Meh. At least you've damaged your pawn structure, good sir. The knight is supposed to make multiple moves, maneuvering.
My theory is, Fabi, many high-rated players such as myself,
Right.
set up a move for a future move, but your opponent takes so long to think, so by the time it's your move again, you forgot what you were gonna do.
So you think Fabi was like, I'm gonna trap his bishop, but then,
yes, and
then Levon thought for too long, and Fabi was like, wait, what was my plan? All right, I forgot.
Exactly.
Choke the bishop a little bit. He's kind of into that. Just, it's a fascinating move by Wesley. So he counterpunches you so hard, your ancestors feel it. Okay, let's go. Like, what are you gonna? What are you gonna? ASMR chess content. A shish kebab right here. We have like a little, Turkish restaurant Adana kebab going on the D file. Magnus hydraulic pressed him in this game. Young Man, I am married with 2 kids. I was winning chess games while you were doing PP in Pampers. Bishop G2, B5. Put some respect on my dick. Say hello to my little friend, and what is this bishop on G2 doing besides spectating the game? L bozo plus ratio, you fell off. Queen E6. You know what? I don't need no queen. All I need is a doll in my living room. New York is crazy. You don't know if kids are yelling because they're having fun and they're goofing off or because someone's getting hit by a vehicle. The king's got absolutely no help. No help in the form of pieces, no help in the form of beads. Hikaru did a really good analysis. He did a good video. Watch mine to the end. Don't leave. You are this deep. Just finish already. Oh my goodness. How do you blow it all right here? Gotta be 500-600. 1200. You allowed queen h6 and knight f6 and queen h7. Yup. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh. f3, hanging the king. h3 is like putting on mosquito repellent in the winter. Yeah, it works, but it is not, there's no threat. There's no need. I don't know what you're doing. Like, they're all dead. You know, it's like wearing protection. You don't even get a date. You see, and now you gave your opponent naughty ideas. When I was growing up, I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And one of the most satisfying sounds is the life point sound, you know? Like that. You know, it's like, can you sack the queen? Oh, he sacked the queen. He sacked the queen. He sacked the queen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Boom, boom. Oh. The queen cannot block because the bishop would take the queen. So the queen blocks. And the bishop takes the... The knight is hanging, so I must move it. White remembers like a bird in the back of their head, like, danger levels, and plays the move e4. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh! Rook g7 on the board! Oh my, and look at this absolute dagger. Folks, not queen f4, not bishop f6, not knight d4, knight f5, but the kiss of death. Mwah! D6. Magnus, you don't scare me. You better be afraid of me. Maggie.
I got a Nimzo Indian course made by a 2700 grandmaster with 1500 variations in it on a Black Friday sale at Chessable. And I've just spent 10 hours studying this Nimzo Indian course. And now, fueled by the power of space repetition, I am unstoppable.
You robbed the bank and they asked for your autograph. Yeah, my dude really did boot up the beads. Yeah, but why is knight g6 winning? Oh my god. Knight g6 is winning because after knight g6, hg, hg, king g8, there's bishop e6, queen e6, rook h8, king h8, queen h1. No, you missed it. No, you missed knight g6. Oh, you have it again. You have it again. Knight g6, knight g6, knight g6, boom, boom, boom. Bishop e6. Oh, but you did this. This also works. Let's go. Oh! Benji. Oh, I need a shower after this guess the elo. The beads started vibrating, huh? Un sacrificio brillante de dama en H8 y jaque mate con tomate en E6. Rey por H8 y alfil E6 con jaque mate con tomate. Ratatatatata. Black had an accuracy of a face. I've never seen that in my life. I think black can even play bishop to b8. Yeah, that's literally theory. And no beads were consulted for the discovery of this theory. Yeah, you know, I watched a lot of Gotham Chess. Yeah, I'm actually famous. You know, my Guess the Elo video has 800,000 views of me losing seven queens, 2 rooks, 4 chickens, and a cow. Get on with it. Hey, y'all, some of you just weird, man. I don't know what to say. Wesley So is covering up. Like in the UFC, you gotta show signs of life or else the fight is gonna get stopped. Bishop c1. You can take my rook, says Christopher Yu, as the commentator hit his funny bone. Ah, that really hurt. The opening is called The Quiet Italian. All right, doesn't like to yell, doesn't use too many hand gestures, and then putting one of these knights, D's knights on D4. Normally the king's house is here, which would make sense that you are attacking viciously down the side of a board where the king lives. But yo, the king is over here. All your heavy artillery is firing into a cornfield. All right, it's not even crop season. You're just destroying insects. Well, if you're destroying mosquitoes, are mosquitoes insects? From this position, I think black has literally never lost. Ever. Now, you might find some game online between two 1400s, yes, but at classical chess level, black has never beaten white. Since Magnus can't play the move e6, he has to come up with something else. So Magnus plays the move e6 and doesn't come up with something else. Alexander Naumann, which I thought was very funny that he got an opponent whose last name was almost Niemann, but it was Naumann. It was like, nah, man. Alexander, nah, man. I am a child. Kids watch these recaps. What is this? Oh, I'm never gonna castle. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna play like Chutes and Ladders. I'm gonna play Snake. I'm gonna play Monopoly. Because he understands that in the future, the counterplay is going to speak for itself. I'm not hiding a last name from you. I'm not like Levy Rozman. Bleh. Blows the center open with the explosive move C4. Parents, hide your kids. Knight H3. He spawned the pawn. No pun intended. You're not gonna go G4 because that just hangs a pawn, which is why in this position, Mamidyarov played G4! Beating a kid, it's okay. We gotta come up with a nickname for Hans. Not like beads, stop, none of that stuff. Any UFC fans know when Max Holloway points at the octagon like this, like right here, and then, you know, those last 10 seconds with Lamas or with Poirier or something? Yeah, that's what Shakir, like, he's like, all right, right now, let's go. Let's go, let's go! Sevian picks up the Black King. It's not his move. It is Hans Niemann's move, and in the middle of the move, he picks up the king, and then he twirls it, and then he realizes that the crown of the king is broken. You see, the point of the king is in his other hand. Hans is like, what are you doing? Hans is like, what are you doing? And now we go to the other side of the camera. Look at this. Hans is like, what are you doing? It's my move. Put the king back. What are you, what? And Sam's like, Sam slides the king back to him. Sam doesn't even put the king back. Sam like tosses the king to b6. And Sam's like, what? What are you going to do about it? I was like, what are you doing? He's like, what? You want to go outside? This is the way we're educating chess nowadays. You're like, I'm going to play the open Sicilian like all of the other grandmasters. I'm not going to play this peasant A3 or B3 that Gotham recommends. And I'm not going to play the closed Sicilian. If I want to be regarded as one of the best chess players in the land, I've got to play the open Sicilian. Black activated the beads on turbo mode.
I'm gonna be like a grandmaster, and I watch only Daniel Naroditsky on YouTube because, you know, Gotham got me into chess, but he's a poopy teacher, and, you know, he only feeds the YouTube algorithm now, so I only watch Naroditsky because, you know, he makes me feel like I'm at Professor Office Hours at Stanford University.
G3 makes so little sense. The only plausible explanation that I have for the move G3 is the fact that White saw what Black had. Well, he has a pawn on G3. Why don't I have a pawn on G3? We know Sam is better. Yeah, but how is it +5? Because they don't know it's +5. And I'll tell you what, Sam didn't play the move that was +5. So do you think you're better than Sam Shanklin? No, your rating is probably 2,700 points lower. Stop talking trash when you see Stockfish on the screen. Which of the two pawns to allow to queen? The king cannot choose. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm allergic to pawn promotions. Can't go here, we can't go here. That's exactly why they put the knight on the G2 square. Or is it? In this position, White can play the move Rookie. What? But that doesn't do anything. Oh, but it does. Because now when the queen comes in, E1 is blocked and A1 is blocked by the knight. So the queen has lost the two key checking squares. So now we go G7, but what does that make any difference? Both sides queen, we've been here before, we have no attack. Oh, but we do. Magnus is still shoving that horse directly in his mouth. Look at this beautiful crisscross applesauce. Yeah, king is fairly safe, huh? King is fairly safe. Rook takes A6! Cold-blooded, pushes a pawn directly in front of his king. Like what? What are you gonna do to me? Huh? Nice move. Queen e4. Hikaru, listen, long-time Gotham subscriber, knows about danger levels. It's not like the king was gonna go beat up this king, because kings can't touch. All right? Chess is not that progressive yet. This dude has, like, Poseidon's trident right here. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why would you... Oh, my God. Oh. Just a matter of time now. Ruchie, it's mate and, yeah, it's just mate right there. Bishop G7. The Giga Fianchetto. And I can't go here because he's going to hit me with the other knight too. We're both battling with our horses. We're both two guys who really like horses. Not like that, weirdos. My God, I have a giant head. Did you guys know that, like, Edinburgh? Me attack queen! Oh, that doesn't work anymore. Okay, me attack queen this way. Trust me, Stockfish did not blunder mate in one. It's not Halloween and Stockfish is not dressed up as you. Because king to b6. And white makes a queen and wins the war! Wait, okay, let me get this straight. Hold on. A4, A5, A6, gets to the pawn, sacrifices the rook, pushes the pawn, and then What? And now, queen e4 wins! Instead of that, king b5. Okay, can we please make the... Oh, I can feel my hair falling out already. Oh my gosh. Okay, please, please. Now black is gonna move the king. I sound like a woman in labor. Oh, dude, when I was 480, I was eating the pieces. I wasn't putting the pieces on the right squares. I was literally putting them in my mouth. All right? Or other places. Google it. ENPASSANT. Google en passant. You'll thank me later. Wait. Why is the king on a dark square? Yeah, they castled the queen. What on earth is queen d8? For whomst? You cannot resign here if your opponent has 26 seconds on the clock. Even with a queen. Look at our big boss in the chat. I can mate with king and rook in 10 seconds. Oh. There's no such thing as respect. Who are you respecting? It's respectful to resign here. It's the online chess platform. There's no such thing as respect. Don't respect random people on the internet you're playing chess against. As Gary Kasparov says in his masterclass advertisement, it's not all about winning and losing. But at the end of the day, of course, it's about winning and losing. I feel like this chess game was played by two citizens of Ohio. Very important is to open up the B file for the rook, because they're friends, they're teammates, right? They gotta share the ball, unless you're on a team with Russell Westbrook, because ain't nobody sharing the ball on that team. That's, that leg shows, What they do in TSEC is they make the engines perverted. But rook a4! And then queen a8! Board is set up wrong. There's two kings. One piece is like inside of the other. Not like that. Look at these knights. Wow. High quality horses. Pieces get strength in numbers, which is, I'm pretty sure, Golden State Warriors' motto. Honestly, we're getting started with a bang here. This is like putting Michael Chandler and Justin Gaethje on the first fight of the night. This is some good stuff. This was a certified non-GMO FDA approved banger. Why did black push every pawn once? And then to just, I can't explain this. And at the very end, even this is winning. I mean, even this is winning. This is no longer winning. But how could you just go to the corner here? If you see that your opponent has a move that stops a threat, you don't play it. It's not a chance thing like, oh, maybe they won't see it. No, if you see it, they're probably gonna see it. Anisha's king is still butt naked. Like, I mean like this king has nothing, no clothes at all. Someone's gotta get him a robe, maybe some undies, like, I don't know. This king just bought a new construction, okay, built on the land, all right, beautiful appliances, beautiful heating. I don't know what happened to this king. This king threw a party and burned down his own house. You're like, haha, well, dude is winning, yes. What a terrible game played by Mr. Geary. What did he think? He was threatening mate? Anish Giri now sacrificed The Rock! The description about the Martin bot says that he has kids and he plays against them. I don't think Martin has kids. I don't think if any human saw Martin's chess playing ability, they would ever agree to have kids with him. How did this man find himself a better half that is 3,000 rating points higher? Like, what does Martina see in this man? Maybe he's just a good man. He's just a good man. He's a family man. He loses to the kids on purpose. 13 kids is a lot of kids, bro.
Look at the form.
Look at this.
How are you?